Hi there, this is Josh Duncan, and today I'm going to talk to you about a scenario in product management where I think a real good example of how a company has incorporated a delighter. So a very specific example. We're going to look at the MacBook Pros from Apple. So right now I have the apple.com website pulled up and we're looking at the MacBook Pro homepage. On this homepage you're going to find a lot of information. You can drill into the different sizes, the different family of product offerings that they have. You can dig into design, features, performance, why MacBook Pro. There's a lot of video here, a lot of content as you can see as I scroll down here. Specifically, let's go into the features tab. Pulling up features, the first thing you're going to notice is, again, lots of information. You can dig into precision aluminum, the new gold standard. They have a video here talking about how they make their unibody. Scrolling down, even more information on the battery, more information around performance and graphics. The one thing that Apple does really well here is they provide a ton of background features, benefits. They really want to help you understand, what the product can be used for, help justify some of the premium that Apple charges for their products. So if you make it this far, you're going to find out that they have some information around their trackpad. In fact, it's not just a trackpad, it's a multi-touch trackpad made from wear-resistant etched glass. On the right here, it's not just all about clicks. In fact, what they go through here is a lot of information around what multi-gestures means, how you can interact with the device, how you can use multi-gestures to control things on the screen. They've actually done a good job here, included a nice video showing exactly what multi-touch trackpads mean and how you can actually use that in your daily life. Now let's be honest, a lot of people if they're new to the Mac world, if they're not familiar with these features, probably aren't going to come to the trackpads first. It's not something that comes up in first thought. You're thinking more about battery life or performance or graphics. Lots of other things kind of chart higher as far as priorities for buying the product. So when you get the product home and you start actually using the laptop, that trackpad becomes very important. In fact, you interact with it just about the most of anything on the device. When you're surfing the web, you're actually doing productivity or whatever you're out doing on the device, that trackpad is how you touch and spend a lot of your time. So what Apple has done here, I'm going to pull up their system preference settings. They've made sure that if it's a mouse settings you're dealing with, they have mouse settings. And if you want to deal with the trackpad, you can click on the trackpad here. And what you're going to see here is that they've spent a lot of time enhancing and adding usability to this device. They want to give you a lot of options. They want to let you configure and use those options as you deem best fit for yourself. But they want to make sure you really understand them. And I think this is what is just a real special delight from Apple here, is that when you look to the right here, you have a video showing you exactly what the setting does. So if I hover over two-finger scroll, you're going to see a video on the right that shows what happens when you're using two fingers on the trackpad. I'm going to hover over here the secondary tap. You're going to see another video here showing tapping on the screen. How about a screen zoom? And one more here. What about a pinch open and close? So Apple spent a lot of time testing usability, making this touchpad more usable. But they also went through the thought process of, well, this is new to customers. A lot of people won't have used multi-touch and a trackpad before. So how do we teach them? How do we really make sure they get the most out of these features? I think this video is a great example of a delighter. Really gets you, used to using the product, teaches you how to use the product, teaches you what to expect when you use the product. I think it's just a great example of a delighter, something that was really well thought out from a user perspective. So again, this is Josh Duncan. It's my example of a delighter. Thanks a lot.